Welcome back to Tabletop Assault. I'm David.
I'm Ross.
And today we're bringing you a 1500 point battle report where we're going to have a Chaos Civil War.
Yeah, Chaos v Chaos.
I'm going to be using Alpha Legion for the first time.
Cool, and I'm going to be using Red Corsairs.
So I just want to quickly point out, this is my first time using Chaos Space Marines since 7th.
Yes.
Super excited as it is my first love.
Yeah, we all have Chaos.
And I'm not going to go easy.
Okay.
Thanks. We're gonna do it Chaos style.
Love it.
So what are we playing?
We're playing the retrieval mission. So how that works is that we basically put down 4 objective markers across the map, and at the end of the game they are worth 3 points apiece to whomever is controlling them.
That's a fair bit.
Usual stuff: First Blood, Line Breaker, and Slay the Warlord.
Lovely. Exciting times. So
yeah.
Let's show you our Chaos Legions. So to start with, we have 1500 points on the button exactly of Alpha Legion. We're a battalion detachment, so we're going to be kicking about with 6 command points during this game. Leading it will be a Daemon Prince, an Alpha Legion Daemon Prince with the mark of Tzeentch. Now he'll be having a Hellforged Sword, Warp Bolter, Malefic Talons and the Eye of Tzeentch artifact. And his Warlord trait will be Unholy Fortitude. So he gains an extra wound characteristics, he's up to 9, and he essentially ignores any wounds on the roll of a 6+, which is quite handy. We then have a Warpsmith with a Power Axe, Mechandrels, Meltagun and Flamer. The whole army, I just want to point out here as well, it will be Mark of Tzeentch and Legion trait Alpha Legion. We then have Cypher, who will be one of our Shadow allies. Now he doesn't come with any Legion trait or mark. He has got obviously the Chaos and Imperium tagline, so we're going to bring Cypher along with all his beautiful pistols. So what do we have next? We then have a Hellbrute with the Hellbrute Fist and Twin Las Cannon. We then have a Forge Fiend with 3 Ectoplasma Cannons, which are really handy. A Defiler. Now the Defiler will have a Battle Cannon, Reaper Autocannon, Havoc Launcher and Defiler Claws, so what you see is what you get there. And then we have 3 cultists, all bare bones, to make up the battalion detachment. And then we have a super heavy auxiliary detachment. I thought it would be really nice to use a Renegade Knight, so we brought a Renegade Knight with a Thermal Cannon, Storm Spear Rocket Pod, a Meltagun, and a Thunder Strike Gauntlet. Now bear in mind guys, the Renegade Knight does not get a Mark or a Legion trait. However, the rest of the army will be Alpha Legion and Mark of Tzeentch.
We have here my 1500 points of Chaos Space Marines, or Adeptus Hereticus people. Yep. I'm going to go Red Corsairs, and I'm going to be in a battalion detachment, so I have 6 command points to play with. Now for my HQs, I have Huron Blackheart, which is awesome. However, he will not be my Warlord trait. Warlord. I've also taken a Daemon Prince with wings. He will be my Warlord, and he has Flames of Spite. He also has 1 spell, Diabolic Strength and Smite, and we also have 2 sets of Malefic Talons on him. For my troops, I have a unit of Chaos Space Marines with an Aspiring Champion, and they are all armed with bolt guns, bolt pistol, frag and crack grenades, except 2 are going to replace their bolt guns with plasma guns. I then have 2 units of Chaos Cultists, each of them a 10-man squad, and they all come in as is, except one of them does have a heavy stubber in each of the units. We then have a unit of 8 Possessed, just coming as Possessed. I have 2 Hellbrutes, both armed with Multi-Meltas and Hellbrute Fists. For my fast attack, I have 3 Chaos Spawns. I also have a unit of 5 Raptors. The champion there is going to be armed, the first one's going to be armed with Plasma Pistol and Plasma Sword. Then I have in the unit 2 with bolt pistols and chain swords, 2 with melta guns and frag and crack grenades in all of them. The second unit is almost the same. It's got the champion, he's got Plasma Pistol, Plasma Sword, and then I have 2 bolt pistols and chain swords, and then 2 have plasma guns, and they all have frag and crack grenades. And for dedicated transports, I have 2 Chaos Rhinos, both armed with Combi Bolter, no Havoc Launchers because couldn't afford them. So yeah, that's my 1500 points of Red Corsairs.
We have just rolled off for playing down the 4 objective markers for the retrieval mission, along with the random rolling for the deployment. So firstly we're playing on our city ruins with our lovely tiered buildings. I think it's probably my favourite set that we have. And then up this side it's kind of like your bunkers and bombed out sort of areas. But let's take a look at the 4 objectives. So we have one over here, one on the reverse side around here, one in that building over there, and one down there. So essentially it's kind of all 4 of them are kind of sparsed around the middle of the battlefield. So I would say expect to see some combat in this game. So with that guys, let's start deploying and we'll recap there. So the Alpha Legion have finished deploying first. We're just going to go through my deployment. Now I know it's very hard to see, there is a Hellbrute in there with the twin last cannons, and on the reverse side of him is 10 cultists who are literally hiding. So they're doing a very good job of it because I can't even see them. We then have a Renegade Knight with all of his glory and beautiful arsenal, and then Cypher is kicking just behind him. Over here we have the Forge Fiend with all his ectoplasma, and behind him we have that's 10 cultists, and a Warpsmith is behind there too. We then have my Warlord, Daemon Prince of Tzeentch and Alpha Legion. We then have the Defiler, and lastly we have 10 cultists down here. Bear in mind guys, again it's frontline assault I believe is our deployment. Let's show you the Red Corsairs.
We've now got the Red Corsairs deployment. So where is everything? I have Huron and Possessed in this rhino over here. I have 3 spawns and a Hellbrute. And I think I've got 10 cultists way back here. David is showing where they are. Again, cultist hiding. It's a thing we do. I have a Daemon Prince just in here. Now he is Daemon Prince Nurgle, so it's a very odd colour scheme, but I had to choose one and chose Nurgle because it's good and I get spells. I have a Rhino with Chaos Space Marines in there, another Hellbrute, and I have my cultists here as well. I also have 2 units of Raptors in Raptor Strike, I believe is the term.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be fun when they come on. So only thing to do left is for me to seize the initiative.
Would you like to use a command point?
Yes. Why not? Really.
So Alpha Legion, turn 1. Alpha Legion turn 1, Ross didn't seize, thank you for doing that, it's been happening way too much lately. I'm really excited to finally be using Chaos Space Marines, so I'm probably going to go and just do a ton of damage. That's the aim. I'm going to bring out some pain. So yeah, let's move into the movement phase guys, and I'll recap it for you in a second. Alright guys, finished off the movement phase. There wasn't too much movement, but there was important movement. Renegade Knight has moseyed on up, and the beautiful thing with frontline assault is the middle gap is actually closer than it normally would. Yep. So he's moved up, Cypher got to move 7 inches, and he advanced, so he's moved up with him, he advanced 3 inches, and he can shoot and advance. Nice. There's no penalties, that's always really solid. Yep. This tower here, the Hellbrutes kind of stayed the same, and the cultists in the back here guys are not going to move because there's no need to do that. Otherwise, everything else has stayed the same in the middle here, except for these cultists who just moved up to claim cover. Sounds good. Because they're, may as well, I guess. Yep. Psychic phase time. So we are going to go to the psychic phase, and my Daemon Prince here, who knows, sorry guys, I have forgotten the name. That's Weaver of Fates. That's it, Ross, thank you. Weaver of Fates. So he's going to cast that on the Defiler. Yep. Everything in this army, remember, has mark as Tzeentch, so that's absolutely fine. It will basically give him +1 to his invul save. Go for it. So we're looking for a 6+. Oh. Nailed it. Now we have checked the ranges, and Ross's Daemon Prince is about 26 inches away, so he cannot deny the witch. I'm perfectly happy with it, to be honest. It's not really a scary spell anyway, is it? And that's me. To start the shooting phase, we'll be using the Forge Fiend, and with 3 ectoplasma cannons are all going to fire at the unit of 3 spawns. Ooh. It may sound like overpower, but there's a plan behind this. Okay. So they're 3d3 shots each. Well, firstly you're going to activate Daemon Forge. So I am, Ross. Yeah. Thank you, Ross, for reminding me. Yeah. So for 1 command point, puts me down to 5. I get to reroll all failed hits and wounds. Ouch. We're doing it in this. Yep. We'll see how many shots we get first though. I'd say that's cocked, mate. Yep. Okay, so we've got 3, 4, 5. I'm going to use a command point and reroll one of these.
Yes, you can. Yep.
Okay, so we get 6 shots. They're hitting on 4s. Reroll all failed hits. So we get 2 so far.
Oh, that's a good command point used.
So we get 4 through.
Okay.
And they are toughness 5 against strength 7, so these are 3s to wound, but reroll failed wounds.
Yep. Oh, that's a good command point use.
So 3 go through. Now it's -3 to your save, so you've got 0 saves.
Yep.
And it's D3 damage apiece. So because they're 3 wounds each, or they 4 wounds each?
I think they're 4 wounds, but we can check. But roll to see what your result is.
So we need to roll them separately though.
Yep, go for it.
So that's 1 wound. So that's 4 wounds, so 1 is probably dead.
Yep.
For another 3. So we'll come back and see what the damage looks like. Cypher is going to move on to the spawns, and they are 4 wounds apiece. So we've got 1 down to 1 wound and 1 left. I'm going to start by shooting his Cypher's bolt pistol. So it's bolt pistol 3, hitting on 2s for 3 hits. We are wounding on 5s though. And we get 2 wounds at -1 for his bolt pistol. So 6 up saves.
6 up saves. I really need to make both these. Oh!
So you do make 1, but the last wound on that one is gone. We now have his plasma pistol. Now this has got no minuses or penalties if I roll only 1s. It's strength 8, AP 3, 2 damage apiece. So 2s to hit. Oh, it's not good. And I believe I've used a command point this turn for in the shooting phase.
You've used 2, but you've used the stratagem where you get to reroll, so you can't do that.
That's fine. So 1 go throughs, it's 3s to wound. There's a wound. No saves allowed because it's -3, so the last spawn is down to 2 wounds. So, Defiler's next. We're going to split his attacks. Havoc Launcher, Autocannon into the remaining spawn because he needs to die.
Yep.
And the Battle Cannon, we've just double checked, Ross's Daemon Prince is actually out closest. And is that your Warlord?
Yep.
So that's how we're going to split the attacks, guys.
Okay, okay.
So we will start with the Havoc Launcher, so it's D6 I believe.
Yep. So,
great.
Really wish you started with the Battle Cannon now.
Yeah, so D6 on that, so 1 attack. It's forced to hit, but reroll 1s because of the Daemon Prince. So we do hit. Strength 5, so forced to wound for nothing. We'll move on to the auto cannon, which I believe is 2 shots.
Yep.
So we're forced to hit, reroll 1s. So 2 hits, 3s to wound.
Oh, and you really wanted him to die as well.
That has 2 more shots to make. It's actually heavy 4, not heavy 2. So sorry guys, my bad. So 2 more shots, forced to hit. Okay.
Okay.
3s to wound. For only 1 wound. 6 up save because it's -1 for damage 1.
Okay, okay. Nope.
So he takes a wound. Battle Cannon onto the Daemon Prince. D6 shots. I seen a 6 there. So 2 shots.
Okay, okay.
4s, reroll 1s. Okay.
Nice.
3s to wound. So 1 wound at -2, so you're 4 up save because you're 2 up when you're in cover.
Yeah, so I'm more than 50% covered and all that jazz, so 4+.
Ooh, you did make it. Defiler did not do anything worthwhile there. So the Renegade Knight is going to go next. We're going to split his shots with the Meltagun onto the spawn and Storm Spear and Thermal Cannon into the Hellroot.
Oh, it's going to hurt.
So, Meltagun first.
Yep.
That's a hit.
Okay, okay.
It'll be 3s. I've rolled way too many 1s. And I'm not within Melta range, so it doesn't wound. Okay, next we've got the Storm Spear missile pods. So that is D3 shots. No, sorry, heavy 3 shots. Hitting on 3s.
Oh.
We are strength 8, so wounding on 3s. That is a wound, and it's -2 to your save.
So it'll be a 5 up for the Hellroot.
5 up for the Hellroot.
Love it.
Oh. Okay, Thermal Cannon. So we are heavy D3.
I needed that a lot.
That has just saved you this turn so badly.
So much.
Now we are going to be 3s to hit.
That saved me as well.
let's just move on.
Oh!
So this has turned into an abysmal turn now for Alpha Legion. So this Hellbrute is however going to shoot his twin last cannons, and I'm just going to ignore the spawn, ignore pretty much everything, and I'm going to go for the Hellbrute up there.
Okay.
So
you have check line of sight and everything, you can see him, it's crazy but you can.
So 2 shots.
Yep.
2 hits.
Oh thank goodness.
3s to wound.
Yep.
For 1 wound. -3 to your save.
-3, so I do get a 6-up save. Watch me make it. Ah, no.
So d6 damage.
Yep.
Had to be.
Yep.
1 damage. So these 10 guys are going to shoot at the Daemon Prince because it's actually the closest unit to them.
Yep.
This is where they do damage because the rest of the army is not doing damage.
Mm-hmm.
So we are going to be, I think it's 4s to hit.
Yep.
Definitely not doing damage. However, I'm just taking this as get rid of the 1s out of my game today.
Mm-hmm.
And we were 5s to wound.
I think you might be 6s.
Strength 4 against toughness 6.
You're definitely not strength 4.
Strength 3 against toughness 6, you're totally right.
Yep.
But I wounded anyway.
Oh, so I take a wound.
Yay. Do I use a command point and reroll it?
Absolutely not.
That was absolutely tragic from Alpha Legion. Terrible shooting, practically no damage. Hellbrute into 7 wounds, Daemon Prince into 7 wounds, squad of spawns down to 1 wound. With all the firepower in the world, I think I rolled more 1s than I've rolled in any games. So, in just 1 turn. Let's see what Red Corsairs can do in their turn 1.
So we are on to the Red Corsair turn 1. I was thinking there. We just finished the Alpha Legion 1, which was tragic. I've never seen David roll that badly when playing me, so I'm super happy with that. It's going to be pretty simple for me, as I do get to, as part of my Legion trait, advance and charge and do all that stuff. It's going to be a lot of movement for me, so let's do that. So I finished up the Red Corsairs movement phase. It is quite aggressive. I do get to advance and charge with my Legion trait, which is awesome. So a subtle plan of what I want to do. I want to wipe out this knight more than anything I've wanted in my life. So I have put cultists, Hellbrute, my last spawn, Huron, possessed. I used a command point to reroll their advance roll. I turned a 1 into a 2, probably not worth it. And Daemon Prince, all chasing this knight. I really want to see the end of him. So we'll see how that goes. We then also have stuff over here. Our Rhino move forward, advanced and activated smoke launchers. We had a big discussion whether you can actually advance and use smoke launchers. Then we checked the Errata, and you can. So yep, he advanced, really good. Smoke. We also have our Hellbrute who has moved up. He did not advance because I want to fire. And our cultist moved up and advanced an inch as well. So yeah, it's quite good. We also have Raptors who came down with melter guns. They are targeting the Defiler. Yeah, so it's quite clear what my plan is. I want to remove a knight. If I could cause damage elsewhere, that'd also be handy. So let's go into the psychic phase. So I'm going to start a psychic phase with my Daemon Prince. I'm going to go with Diabolical Strength, which is activated on a 6. So I get it with 7. You can attempt to deny that one, David.
So you'll go to strength 9, I believe?
Yep.
You see with that, you've got a smite to come too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but smite's only d3 wounds. So I'm going to try and deny it. So you've got 7, so I need to get an 8 plus. I denied it.
Nice. So I'm going to go with Huron next, who's going to cast Smite, and it's going to be on to the Renegade Knight, because it's closest. So
goes off.
You can't stop this one.
Nope, I've used up my denies, so d3.
D3.
So he loses a wound.
So I'm going to activate the Hamadra from Huron, which basically after he successfully manifests Psychic Power, he can do another one. Now you know he knows Warptime, so I'm going to attempt that onto the Possessed. Whoa!
So you get it?
I get it, super get it, so they can immediately move as if it's movement phase. Going to start my shooting phase, going to go with the Combi Bolters on the Rhino. And they're going to target the Knight because I can't really think of much else to shoot at. Get 2 shots, hen on 3s. Both hit. I'm going to need 6s to wound. We're not doing anything. Gonna go with my Hellbrute next, who is gonna attempt to fire at the Forge Fiend with his multi-melta. I am -2 to hit though, because I did move with it, and your Alpha Legion, and I'm more than 12 inches away, which is tricky. It's 5 step.
Okay, so hit.
Nice. I believe your toughness 7.
So 3s.
3 wounds.
It's a wound.
Yep.
I don't think I'm 50% covered.
Either way,
From
it's
that
-4 to your save,
so
it's your demon save.
5 up invul. Which I make.
Nice. Okay, we've got our melta guns and bolts pistols from our Raptors. We're going to target the Defiler because I can. I'm not within melta range, but I'm not out with the 12 inches as well.
So it's just -1 to hit because of heavy.
Yep, so the 2 meltas first, so 4 step.
One goes through.
1 hit. It's going to be 3s to wounds. For 1 wound. Now you are 4 up invul due to
Weaver's Fate or Fate Weaver.
Sure.
The Zinj spell.
The Zinj spell.
So 4 up invul. He's okay.
So next for the pistols, they're going to fire, so I'm going to be 3 step.
For
2 hits. 5s to wounds. No wounds. So I'm finished my shooting phase, and now it comes to all important charge phase. So there's going to be a lot of charges, and there's going to be a bit of Overwatch. So we're going to begin it with the cultists absorbing shots from the knight.
I think you'll be okay.
Do you want Overwatch?
Yeah. So thermal cannon first. Now it's a unit of 10, so it's D6 shots.
Okay.
For 5. Hitting on 6s. For 3 hits.
Oh my.
Now you're definitely out with the melta range.
Oh yeah. So
it'll just be
2s to wound.
2s to kill.
I'm pretty sure it's 2s to kill. Fry them. You got 3 6s there, I think.
Yeah, but I'm just doing 2 at a time to make sure I wound.
Ah, right.
So
okay.
for only 1s.
Yeah, you
remember you're within melta range. Let's pick 2 to roll 2
I think that's
pick
the
highest.
damage roll you do that on. It's not the wound.
You are totally right.
Okay, David.
However, 2 dead. Just.
Just.
So 2 dead so far. Melta gun.
Yep.
Misses. Storm Spear missiles. That's heavy 3. For no hits. But 2 cultists are dead. I'd just say don't roll a double 1.
Yep. Don't roll a double 1, Ross. That would be tragic.
Oh! Double check. I'm 100% sure you're okay. Yeah, you're fine, but not a lot of them are going to make it. But you stopped the Overwatch.
Oh my god. So I've got a few charges to do here. I'm just going to do them very quickly. First, the Hellbrute's going to charge in. Even that's still bad, but it's going to take me well in. Spawn will go next. He's definitely in. And then the Possessed as well will charge. We'll go with Huron first after Huron. Yeah, he's in. And then the Possessed after that. Yeah, that's everything in. And I'm also going to do a charge with Daemon Prince and Cypher. Yeah, I'm confident in this.
Cool.
You want Overwatch?
So Overwatch.
Yep.
Now I actually realised I may have forgot to do some reroll hits of 1 previously, so I do have that now.
Okay.
So these are 6s with a bolt pistol. So we get none there, but that's not the important one.
Yep.
So plasma pistol. Oh, we get none. Rolling well though, but not high enough. You can't fail it.
Can't fail it.
So you're in.
So I'm going to begin the assault phase. Well, the
Charge phase.
charge phase.
Or no, fight phase.
Fight phase.
We get there.
We'll go there. With the Hellbrute, so he gets 4 attacks. He's going to do his Hellbrute Fist on to the Knight. So I'm going to need 3s to hit.
Good start.
Good start. I'm going to need 3s to wounds. Oh, I get to reroll. Is it 6 inches from Daemon Prince? I'm probably not 6 inches away. So we had a check. He is within 6 inches, and as long as they're the same Legion, which they are, Red Corsairs, I get to reroll 1s.
Cool.
Totally worth it. So I'm going to be strength 12, so I'm going to need 3s to wound.
Wow.
Oh, that is troubling. That is troubling indeed.
I do have a 5 up invul as well.
Yeah, and I kind of need to cause super wounds on you. I'm going to use command point, so I'm down to 3. Oh no!
I think that was a bit... Okay, so 1 goes through.
Yeah.
It's -4 I'm assuming?
It's
enough to put it to 5 up invul.
Don't save it.
It's saved.
No.
And I'm going to use 2 command points to intervene.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use, as I said, my 2 command points to activate the Renegade Knight next. So I've interrupted Ross's charge phase and I'll be using my Titanic Feet and I'm going to be targeting the Possessed. So with Titanic Feet, it's 3 attacks for each attack you would normally make, so I'm bringing a total of 12 into the game now.
Okay.
Strength 8, -2 to your saves, so to your 5-up invul, but it's D3 damage apiece.
Ouch.
I've got to roll first though.
Yeah.
So we're looking for 3s. It's a fairly decent roll. Not great.
Not great, but still
decent.
Decent, yeah.
And we're 2s now.
Yeah.
For no 1s.
No 1s.
So that's 7 saves.
7 saves, I've got 5-up demon save.
You do it.
Sure do. So I'm going to make loads of these.
Oh, you make none.
None, what?
So these are D3 damage apiece, so I need to roll them separately though.
You do need to roll them separately, because I've
so.
got 2 wounds apiece.
So sorry guys. So on a 3+1 dice, so 1's dead.
Yeah. So whatever you roll here.
Oh, that's fine, okay. So 2 die.
2 die.
3 are dead.
No. I need you to roll
4 are
more
dead.
1s and 2s. More
5
1s and
are
2s,
dead.
please. It doesn't even matter now.
So 5 die and 1's down to a wound. Wow.
Great. So now that David's kindly finished, you know, intervening in my phase and causing horrific amount of damage, I'm going to go with Chaos Spawn. I'm going to get on his random ability table, roll a d3. I get to reroll failed wounds. You know what?
That's cool.
Not bad. I really wish I had gone for attacks first, because I get a random amount of attacks and I really want that 6.
So you get 5 attacks, that's solid.
Yeah.
Now you're hitting me on a 4+.
Yep, and I do believe I reroll 1s with Daemon Prince.
He has got Traitor Legion, so yes.
Cool. Thank goodness I get to reroll 1s.
Reroll 1s, so 2 hits so far. Make that 3 guys.
Nice.
5s to wound me, rerolls.
Rerolls, I could really do with some damage.
For 1, it's got no AP, so it's straight up 3-up save.
Fail it. Fail it.
He loses, I'm not even going to command point that.
Yeah, so it's 2 damage.
2 damage?
Yeah, it's AP -2, 2 damage.
I'm going to command point it.
Really?
Nah, I'll take the 2 damage. I'm down to 21 wounds.
Yeah. Gonna go with my Possessed next, who have been hampered quite a wee bit. I get D3 attacks with the unit. So I'm only going to get 1 attack apiece, but you know what? So many are dead, it's not going to make a difference.
How many have you got?
I've only got 3 left.
3 left, okay.
So 3 attacks, 3 stat. All hit. And I'm going to need 5s to wounds.
For nothing.
No wounds. So we're going to go with Huron and his Hamadra next. For Huron, he's going to use Tyrant's Claw. So I get 5 attacks. I'm hitting on 3s because it's -1, and I do get to reroll 1s. Of course there's 2 2s!
Yeah. We just want to point out guys, actually, before you continue Ross, you've had the reroll hits of 1s without being near the Demon Prince.
Yeah, they appear to have changed Huron's ability. It used to be you'd pass morale checks automatically, but now it's reroll hits of 1.
Interesting, but anyway.
It's interesting, but I really wanted 1s there, but I got 2 2s. Now I'm going to be strength 8, so it's going to be forced wounds. You are toughness 8.
You are indeed.
So 2 wounds. It is -3, so that's going to be your 5-up invul.
5-up invul.
Don't pass them both.
I've passed 1. So how much damage?
D3. Don't roll a 1, Ross.
Okay. So I'm down to 20 wounds, I believe.
Gonna go with my cultists next, who are gonna attempt to wreck a knight. I didn't plan for this. We're gonna be optimistic. So we do have 6 in range, one of those is in champion. So I'm gonna have 7 attacks. So I'm gonna need 4 hit. Rerolling 1s. How many 1s is there, David?
None.
Yep.
So you get 4 hits.
Yep.
6s to wounds.
6s to wounds.
Well, you caused the wound.
Wow, where was those rolls for the hell brute?
3 up. He's okay.
It's going with my Daemon Prince next, who's not attacking the knight, and I'm kind of regretting it now. He's going to attack Cypher. Now he has 4 attacks base, and I do have 2 sets of Malefic Talons, so I'm going to get 3 extra attacks. I know it looks like I've got an axe, it's actually a talon. So that'll give me 7 attacks in total. I'm going to need 2s to hit, rerolling 1s. I'm going to re-roll that because it's cocked. Of course there's no ones.
Yeah, that's fine, but they all hit.
Well, I needed it this time. And then I'm strength 7, so it's going to be 3 to wounds.
That's enough to wreck them.
That's going to be tough. Yep. So it's -2 to your save, so I believe you've got 4 up invul.
4 up invul.
Oh, I just realised you've got Imperium ward. I would have got Death to the False Emperor as well. I'm confident this is going to wreck you.
Sorry for the pause there, guys. So the Daemon Prince has got Death to the False Emperor.
Yep.
Cypher has Imperium keyword. So you actually get 2 additional attacks because you roll 2 6s to hit.
Sure do. That one's cocked.
So 1 more.
Get to re-roll it.
You do. Okay. And then again do your wound rolls.
So 1 additional wounds.
Now, you did actually roll 3 6s, and because of your trait,
Flames of Spite. If the wound roll for a melee weapon attack made by your Warlord is 6+, inflicts mortal wounds on the target in addition to any other damage.
so I'm already lost 3 wounds.
Yep.
I've already put those in, by the way.
Yep.
So I've already lost 3 wounds, so I'm down to 2, and I have another 3, 4, 5, so 7 to
So
try
if you
and save.
fail one of these...
Oh yeah, he's dead.
He's dead.
4 up invuls. Fail 2, he's dead.
So on to the morale phase. So in my turn, I'm doing morale checks. How did this happen, David?
You did get first blood, Ross, so it's not too bad. Give us some morale checks.
I'm going to have to work on my own morale here.
Right, cultists.
Cultists, so I will lose any if I roll a 5 or more.
You're okay?
I'm okay. I really need that result though for the possessed, because I will lose any on a 4 or more. Don't roll a 6 or they're wiped.
So you lose 2.
I do lose 2.
I'm assuming you're going to take off the wounded one.
Absolutely.
And then another one dies.
Yep. Well, no, we've just finished Red Corsair turn 1. So I got first bloods. Hooray. By killing Cypher, which is one of David's favourite characters, so cool.
Thanks.
It's okay. However, I definitely suffered way more damage in that one. The Hellbrute not causing, like, did it cause damage?
Can't remember, but it doesn't matter, it wasn't
Not
worth it.
enough is the answer.
Yeah.
Even though I got rerolls and it was looking all positive, and then the wounds suffered. That would have severely hampered David. I made a bad call there. Also, Daemon Prince charging Cypher. The reason I went for that is because I couldn't get within 1 inch of the of the knight without going right round Cypher. It would have been quite tricky. I definitely made a mistake because I would have caused a calculated about 11 wounds, give or take.
It would have been huge.
It would have been. I would have got Death to the False Emperor and things, but it would have done damage to the knight. Maybe a bad call. I might get into trouble for that one as we move into Alpha Legion turn 2.
Right, Alpha Legion turn 2, and we kind of managed, through our really big mistake in turn 1, we managed to survive, which is great. Now, the Renegade Knight can actually fall back and shoot, even if he's locked. He can jump over infantry and all that sort of lucky jazz. So he's getting out of there, and he's going to repay the favour in kind. I need to punish Ross for that. That Daemon Prince needs to die. So let's recap the movement. End of the movement phase for Alpha Legion, and I think we're going to go for the throat here. So all our cultists have moved up to get within rapid fire range of their targets. And also we're going to act as a cheeky meat shield for the Hellbrute and a cheeky meat shield for this.
Good call.
We moved the Warpsmith up to within 1 inch, and as I said at the turn we rolled and brought back 2 more wounds on the knight.
Nice.
So the knight's back up to 22 wounds. Don't think you're happy to hear that. Forge Fiend stayed still because he's got a heavy weapon after all.
Cool.
Now the Defiler has moved because he's wanted to become a living can opener.
Right, okay.
And that rhino's his target. These guys haven't really moved the cultists in here because they're already within rapid fire of the poor, what are they called again?
Raptors.
And he's moved up to within 6 inches of this to give the reroll hit, so 1, and just to mop up whatever's left here. Because Ross did make a valid point. I can't leave them.
Yeah, there's 2 melta guns,
Yeah.
they can be a pain.
12-inch movement, zipping around, shooting my vehicles, I don't want that.
No.
Let's go to the psychic phase. Into the psychic phase, I'm going to cast Weaver of Fates again onto the Defiler, trying to give it a 4 up invul round of 5.
Yep.
So 6, I don't get it, and I'm not even going to bother with a command point. 10 cultists here, they all have auto guns, they're going to rapid fire into Ross's cultists.
Oh,
so
okay.
20 shots, hitting on 4s. That's cocked. Didn't convert to a hit, and that's an incredibly poor roll.
That's a really poor roll.
So we only get 6 hits.
Wow.
4s to wound. So only get 2 wounds at 6 up saves.
Cool, I rolled that. No, I didn't.
Do you want 2 off the back?
Yeah.
Leave the heavy stubber?
Yeah, leave the heavy stubber.
Because I'm just going to repeat it again with the next 10 guys.
I need 2 to live, by the way. Like, it's important later on. Ooh, that's not great either.
It's better though.
It's better.
It's a lot better than what it was.
Yep.
So we get what? 8, 10 hits. That's 50-50 actually.
Yeah, okay.
That's pretty good.
Statistically average.
4s. 1, 2, 3. So 5. So not enough to wipe the unit, but 6 up saves.
6 up saves.
So 4 more die. Am I leaving the heavy?
No, kill him.
So you're down to your champion and 1 more guy. My Warpsmith is going to attack next. His only viable target is actually the Daemon Prince, and he is closest.
Okay.
So we're going to start with the Melt-A-Gun.
Yep. 2-step. Is it? Yep.
It's a hit.
Okay, okay.
And we are going to be strength 8, so we are 3s to wound.
Okay, okay.
For a wound, to 5 up invul.
5 up invul. Would really like to pass this.
Oh no.
No.
Do you want to use a command point? How many have you got left?
I've got 3 left, I think. I'm going to use 1. Nailed it.
I'm going to use a command point to activate Demon Forge on the Forge Fiend, which means I get to reroll hits and wounds, and I'm down to 1 command point.
Okay, okay.
So we get 3 guns, 3 ectoplasmas, D3 shots apiece. It's terrible. Should I use a command point? Sure, why not?
Oh!
So we get 5 shots.
Yep.
So we're forced to hit because we haven't moved.
Sure.
We get to reroll failed hits because of Demon Forge. So they all hit. It's going to be 3s to wound. Sorry. Get to reroll failed wounds, so we've got 3 so far. Make that 4 wounds straight to your invul save.
Straight to my invul, 5 up. Oh.
Okay, so these are D3 damage apiece, and you've got 7 wounds left.
Yep.
So let's see what happens.
Oh,
He's dead.
Oh,
6,
no.
7, 8 wounds. So that's a Warlord kill.
Yeah.
Hellbrute is going to shoot his twin last cannon at the already injured Hellbrute because he has a job to finish.
Okay.
So I haven't moved, so I'm 3s to hit. Let's go. For 1 hit. I'm 3s to wound. For a wound at
6 up save.
6 up.
Nope.
So D6 damage.
Yep.
Oh! I see a 1 as well, so he's down to 2 wounds. Renegade Knight, only 2 of its guns are in range of any of its targets, the Storm Spear and the Thermal Cannon, and they're going to shoot all their shots at the Hellbrute.
Okay, okay.
The one that is fully injured is not in, I can't see it.
Yeah.
So we have to go with this Hellbrute. So we're going to do Storm Spear missiles first of all. We get 3 shots, hitting on 3s. For 3 hits.
Nice.
Wounding on 3s. For 3 wounds.
How many AP is it off?
It's -2 to your save.
So that'll be 5 up saves.
5 up saves.
How much damage does it do a piece?
D3 a piece.
Oh my.
So he saved 2.
Nice.
And he loses 2 wounds. So I think he's down to 6.
Down to 6.
Thermal Cannon next. So that is D3 shots. I love it.
Uh-oh.
3 shots hitting on 3s.
Missed them all.
2 get through, that's all I need.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm within melter range.
So do the wounds first.
Oh sorry, yeah, I forgot to get wounds. So 3s to wound.
Yep.
For 2 wounds.
I don't get any save, it's -4, isn't it?
-4, you're right.
Yeah, it's no save.
So first one.
First one, roll a 6, he's gone.
Its melt is 18 inches, guys, just in case you're wondering.
Yeah, it's 36 inch range, 18 melter. Don't roll a 6.
So 3 wounds, so he's down to 3.
Uh-huh.
So we need a 3 plus and 2 dice.
Please don't
or
do
one
this.
of the dices.
Yeah.
He's gone.
He's gone.
So he is dead. Does he explode?
Yeah, oh, there's through terrain because... Oh no! He does not. Because last time I played Red Corsairs and he exploded, it caused me a lot of problems. So we're okay in there, but that was a Hellbrute gone.
So these guys are going to rapid fire their auto guns into the Raptors, and they are within 6 inches of the Daemon Prince, who's my Warlord. So these are forced to hit, reroll 1s. We get 2 1s, and quite a lot of hits actually.
Yeah, I was going to go, haha, you're like me, you didn't get many ones, but you didn't need them.
Another one to add to it. So that's what, 4, 5, so 11 hits.
Nice, okay.
Then it'll be 4s, 5s to wind.
5s to wind.
Yeah, I'll take it. So that's what, 4 wins.
4 wins.
4 wins at 3 up.
Yep, so... Oh!
That is tragic. Do you want to use a command point to save one?
No.
Yeah, I understand why.
Oh man. Oh man, remove... Oh man. Remove the champion and the 3 guys things. I'll keep the melta guns and hope for the best.
Warp bolter from the Daemon Prince onto them.
Yeah, sure. 2s to hit. Uh-huh.
4s to wind.
Uh-huh. Nice.
We'll move on. Last up to shoot is my Defiler. He's going to shoot the Havoc Launcher at the spawn down at 1 wind. And then he's going to shoot the Battle Cannon and Reaper Auto Cannon at the Hellbrute, trying to get the last Hellbrute out of the game. Now I have moved, so I am -1 to my heavy weapons, which I believe is all of them. But I'm within 6 inches of my Daemon Prince, so I will get reroll hits of 1.
Love it.
We'll start with the Havoc Launcher.
Yep.
D6 attacks. For 2. 5s to hit.
Oh no.
Cool.
Okay.
4s to wind.
Yep.
Oh, snake eyes. Well, that's me just being greedy.
Yeah.
Right, Battle Cannon.
That's what matters.
Okay.
Yeah. 5s to hit.
Oh! 3s to wind.
Yeah.
It's a wind.
Uh-huh.
I believe it's -2.
Oh, it's just -2.
We'll double check.
So we had a check there. It is -2, so I'm going to be a 5-up save, which I'm totally gonna get. Cocked. Nailed it.
Okay, all cannon.
Yeah.
So 4 shots.
Yeah. 5s to hit, rerolling 1s.
So we get 3 hits.
Oh my goodness.
4s to wind.
Uh-huh.
For 1 wound.
Uh-huh.
It's not enough to kill you, I believe, but...
Minus what?
I believe it's -1.
I'll roll and we'll see. Jeez, oh Ross, come on. Yeah, I failed.
You failed?
Yep.
Okay, so Reaper Auto Cannon. It's only damage 1. And it's -1, so you still failed.
Still failed.
Defiler is going to charge into the Rhino. Would you like to Overwatch?
I'd love to. I am within rapid fire range, so I've got my combi bolter. Give me 4 shots, hit on 6s. Hey, 10 with 1, wounding on 5s.
Indeed.
Hey,
So 3-up save.
fail me a wounds.
No.
No.
So in 5 inches with the charge. We get it.
Nailed it.
Daemon Prince up last to charge into these 2 Raptors. Go ahead.
Double 6. Come on. Ooh, 1.
Get 1.
Okay. Gonna be
3s
3s
to
to
wind.
wins. Nice.
Wins. Now do a 5-up invul.
Don't pass it. Oh,
Pass it.
David.
So charge time. He is super and...
Yeah, he's getting there.
So we're going to start with the Daemon Prince. We're going to use 4 attacks with the Hellforged Sword, and I get 1 additional attack with my Malefic Talon. I only have 1, so only 1 additional attack.
I had 2 and got 3 extra attacks, but he's dead.
So he is.
Ah.
Right, so he's hitting a 2+, reroll 1s. Okay.
Okay.
Wounding on a 3+, on strength 7.
Yep.
So 2 go through, it's -2 to your save.
Cool. 5-up saves.
So I can't wipe the squad.
Nice.
Malefic Talon next, however. So we do hit. We do wound, -2 again.
1 save.
1 dies. Yeah. Next up is the Defiler on the Rhino. So these, I don't get minuses to hit for the smoke at the moment, do I?
No, you don't.
Okay, so we're going to roll 4 attacks with the Defiler Claws. We are going to be forced to hit. So 2 go through.
Yep.
We're strength 16, so 2s to wound. For 2 wounds at -3 to your save. So 6-up saves.
6-up save.
So I can't wreck you. It's D6 damage apiece. For... Do you want to attack back, Ross?
So yeah, I'm going to strike back now, David. I'm going to hit you with a Rhino.
Cool.
I get 3 attacks from the Rhino, hit on 6s. Never mind. And I get my Raptor to attack Daemon Prince. I'm going to be 1 attack, hit on 3s. Nope, that's a flat 1.
Oh, wow.
Ah. So we're back onto the morale phase, and again, I'm the one having to take tests. Great. Raptor here will run away if I get more than 4 or more. He's sticking about. And the cultists there don't stand a chance, so they are gone.
Right, that was the end of Alpha Legion turn 2, and you know what? Another, I would say, quite successful turn. Raptors are pretty much damaged. One of the Hellbrutes has got 1 wound left, I believe.
It's got 1.
Other one's gone. Possessed are kind of out of the game.
Daemon Prince is dead.
Definitely forgot about that. The Demon Prince is dead. So that's brought the score 1-1 at the moment. I've got board control. I've got the big scary things. Let's see what Ross can do in Red Corsairs turn 2.
So now onto the Red Corsairs turn 2, and I'm not going to lie, it's going to be tough. I'm left with a lot less options than I hoped. I'm certainly paying for not damaging that knight. Yeah, it's going to be tough. Going to see where we're going to end up. I'm hoping to cause Untold havoc and swing this game round, but I'm not 100% optimistic. But I'm certainly going to try. I do have Hellbrutes, I have Plasma Raptors coming in, I've got a full unit of Chaos Space Marines with Plasma, so hopefully they'll cause some damage. So let's see where we end up. So we're going to start off where I've moved. Huron Blackheart rolled a mighty 5 for his advance, so I'm pretty confident I'm going to cut down some cultists, which will be fun. Spawn and Possessed have gone with him. Yes, I'm saying that singular, even though I took them in units. Terrible. Rhino moved forward because don't know what to do with it. Hellbrut's moving forward with his multi-melta and his fists, as he's planning to smash this Defiler. I deployed Chaos Space Marines from the Rhino. I then moved the Rhino away, and then I basically moved into the Chaos Space Marines. They moved that way. Raptors came out of the Raptor Strike. They are within rapid fire range with their plasma guns, and my cultists move forward as well. Mainly going for the Defiler kill here. If I kill the Defiler, I'll be content. Let's move on to the psychic phase. Just going to start my psychic phase with Huron, as the only cycle left, and he is going to attempt Warptime on himself, so I'm going to need a 6 to cast.
You get it?
Got it, and you can't stop me. So
not within range?
Not within range, I'm simply just going to move him to there. I'm then going to immediately try and do Smite onto the cultists, because I can.
With the Hamadra, so go for it.
Yep, so...
You get it?
Get it. D3 mortal wounds. Take a mortal wound and a cultist, David. So we're going to start my shooting phase now with Huron, who is going to shoot with his Tyrant's Claw. Now, although I did advance as an assault weapon, so automatically hits, so only get the -1, so that's pretty cool. D6 hits.
You get 1 hit.
Gonna need, I think, 3s to wound you. So as a wound,
it'll be no saves, I'm assuming.
Yep, 1's dead. So I'm going to rapid fire combat bolter from this Rhino into this Defiler. 3 to hit.
Okay.
3 hits. That was my bad.
There you go, all but 1.
And then
6s.
6s.
No, 5, sorry.
Doesn't matter because
Nope.
they didn't wound. My 1 wound Hellbrute's going to go for it next. He's got his multi-melta and going to hit on 4s because I did move.
You hit.
I hit. Going to need 3s to wound.
Yep. You wound.
For a wound.
Now, he didn't get his Fatal Weaver, so, or whatever it's called, so he's now 5 up invul on the Defiler. Which he fails. You're within Melta.
Within Melta, 2d6, shoot the highest.
6, so I'm down to 8 wounds.
Next up, I'm going to go with Chaos Space Marine unit here. I'm going to be rapid firing into the Defiler. I'm going to go for supercharging the plasma because I can. I'm going to do them 1 at a time. There is 2 in that unit, so 3 hit. So 1 hits, and the other one 3 hits.
So 3 hits.
Cool. I'm strength 8 when I supercharge.
3s.
So 3s to wounds. For 2 wounds.
5 up invuls. I ignore 1.
So you take 2 damage.
Down to 6.
Bolt guns next, rapid firing into the Defiler because if I kill that I'll be okay. I'm going to need, because Champion's also got a bolt gun, you're going to need 3 to hit.
On 16 shots.
Yep.
It's a fair lot of misses.
Some. A lot of 1s. Where were those 1s when a Demon Prince was around?
Okay, so you've got 9 hits.
And
Fives.
Gonna need 5s to wins.
A fairly good roll, Ross.
That was pretty nice.
4 wins.
Okay.
3 up saves. I'm okay.
So I'm going to go with the Raptors next. Again, plasma guns, going to supercharge into the Defiler. I am within 12 inches, so I'm rapid firing. First guy dies.
Dies, but it does hit with one of them.
Second guy, I've lost the dice, it's okay.
He's fine.
He's fine, he's not dead.
So 2 hits.
2 hits. I'm going to need
3s.
Just wins.
For 1 wound.
1 wins.
5 up invul. He ignores it. And you lose a plasma.
I do. I'll do the bolt pistols quickly. 3 step. And 5 to wins. Nope. So I lose a plasma gun. Gonna begin my assault phase with Huron because I can assault and I can charge. So do you want to overwatch?
Yeah, you're on the cultist, yeah?
On to the cultist because the night would be suicide.
16 shots.
Yep.
So we hit with 1, 2, 3, 4. We wound with 5s.
Yep.
For nothing.
Lovely.
You can't fail the charge.
Can't fail. Oh look.
You're in.
We're in.
Just want to roll the possessed as well, Errata?
Yeah, to the possessed. Probably needs fair.
That's enough.
That's in. The spawn. Yeah, he's just going to go in the same cult as well.
He is in.
He's in.
11 inches. So they all get in.
Yep. Yeah. So I'm going to charge you with Chaos Space Marines into Defiler because if charged with the Hellbrute first and you killed him on 1 wound, it would be tragic.
Cool.
So they're going to soak up your Overwatch. Would you like to Overwatch?
No, yes.
I would take your first answer.
Havoc Launcher, D6 attacks. For 6. Hitting on 6s. For no hits. Wish that was a battle cannon now. Battle cannon. For 5 attacks. 5. Okay, hitting on 6s. For 1. Winning on 2s. For nothing. Reaper autocannon. For 1 hit. Winning on 3s. For nothing.
Wow. I'm gonna need sort of in.
You're in.
3 inches.
Just roll the Hellbrute.
Hellbrute.
He makes it.
Yeah, we're all good. Gonna start with Huron Blackheart onto the cultists. You will get 5 attacks. I'm gonna use the power axe, so I'm hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s.
They all hit.
Don't need those. Wish I went with Time's Claw now. Anyway, wounding on 3s.
So all bar 1.
All but 1, they're dead.
So 4 die.
Gonna do my possess next. Who's gonna attack? He gets DC attacks.
For 2.
2 attacks. Hitting on 3s.
2 hits.
Wounding
on 3s. For 1 wound.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Got a Chaos Spawn next, who is going to attack. I get D3 ability, which will be... Check the chart. Each Chaos Spawn adds 2 to its attack characteristic.
Oh, nice.
So more attacks, exactly what I need. I get D6 attacks for cops.
So D6 plus 2.
D6 plus 2.
8 attacks.
8 attacks.
So that's some dead cultists.
Well, at least I'm going to kill a unit, which is nice, I guess. So 8 attacks, hitting on 4s. He does have Legion, so I'm re-rolling 1s because I'm near Huron. Yeah, okay.
Cool.
Cool, love it. I am
wounding on 3s.
Strength 5, so wounding on 3s. For
2 dead.
For 2 dead. Great. Let's go with our Hellbrute next onto Defiler, who's gonna finish this. Get this Defiler, it'll all be worth it. Got 4 attacks, and on 3s.
Cool.
Oh, and wounding on 3s. Oh, I can't, well, he won't finish him.
You could. You actually could, so I need to save it first.
Yeah.
If I fail to save it, is it... Oh, it's only 3 damage, isn't it?
It's only 3 damage, and it's minus 3, so you could save on a 6.
No invul save.
Oh, yeah, no save. Don't save this. Don't save this.
Well, I saved it on a 6 anyway.
Chaos Space Marines, they're gonna have a go at this. See if, yep, 11 attacks, 10 on 3s. Oh,
that's a really bad start.
Oh my word. So even if I had like the Demon Prince, how many 2s?
Wow.
Oh.
That's what? Wow, 7 2s.
Oh.
Okay, right.
4 5s.
Hey, 3 wins. 3 up saves.
Yep.
So they take a wound off him.
Great. Meltagun Plasma, Meltagun against your Demon Prince. He's going for it. He hits. He needs 5 to wound. Nope.
I'm just going to do the Demon Prince quickly while we're here.
Yep.
So Hillford Sword.
Yep, 2-step rerolling.
Okay, so they all hit.
And 3s to fry.
No, you will. It's only -2.
Oh, really? Okay.
So 3s to wound. So 2 wounds at 5 ups. Well, he's fried. Snake Eyes. And last to activate in the fighting phase will be my Defiler. I'm going to put all 3 of its remaining attacks into your Hellbrute.
Don't kill it.
Hitting on 4s. Okay.
You're
wounding on 2s.
And was it minus?
It's -3.
So it'll be 6 up save.
Oh, you failed.
He's gone. 6 up explosion. Don't explode. No.
That was a sad roll.
It was indeed, David. You do have one more fight to do. You've got 1 cultist left.
Last, actually, Ross is right, is my champion cultist. 2 attacks on the spawn, or the not spawn, the possessed. Sorry. Hit on 4s. Winning on 5s. Nothing. That's it.
So once the morale phase, only one I think we've got is this cultist here. He's booking it. He's not happy with that.
Can't make it.
So we finished up the Red Corsairs turn 2. I wiped 2 unit of cultists, which is great. I lost a Hellbrute and I lost a Plasma Gun. Great.
And the melter gun.
And a melting gun. With that, taking so much damage on my own turns, I'm going to concede. David has board control, he's got the firepower. You know, I could try and set objectives for another 3 turns, but I'm not going to do that. It's not going to happen. Good game, David. Even with the Alpha Legion -1, you didn't need it.
No, because you got in the grill straight away.
Yeah.
Let's just let you know our thoughts.
Well, that one hurt for the Red Corsairs quite a bit more than I thought it would. I had a plan. I was going to advance, get all about your grill, going to wipe out that knight, cause horrific amounts of damage. I didn't. Spoiler, although I presume you probably watched it now.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, so yeah, that did not go as planned.
I'd say, right, so Alpha Legion, you pretty much mitigated the whole rule immediately.
I did.
And
that was the plan.
The plan worked.
Yeah, advance, you can't, I'm not going to shoot you, I'm going to take you in combat.
I also made a huge tactical error, I think, in bringing the knight out too early with Cypher.
Yeah.
Actually, probably left it back a turn.
Yeah.
Shot again, then moved out. So I was getting nervous that you were about to literally either, I don't think you were going to kill the knight.
Yeah.
But I did think you were really going to damage it. And
yeah.
I was like, oh great, I've got a damaged knight for the rest of the game now, that'll be fun.
The damaged knight was the plan, so even if I didn't finish you, I'd weaken you significantly. But it just didn't happen. I think I made a mistake with the Daemon Prince not going for the knight instead. There wasn't really enough room, he was the last thing to charge, and Cypher, I couldn't be within an inch of him. Probably should have held back the spawn, moved things slightly around, and then got the Daemon Prince in, because I think I calculated I was going to get like 9 or 11 wounds on the knight.
You would have, even with the Hellbrute being as terrible as it was and actually damaging the knight, getting those 11 wounds with the Daemon Prince, that would have been less efficient.
Yeah.
And I would have had a knight that I'm now panicking about, because there's a Daemon Prince that can wreck it.
Yeah, the Daemon Prince is actually really solid.
Yeah.
Quite like it. I think I've used Daemon Prince once before in 8th and it's not been as good as 7th.
Yeah.
But I certainly enjoyed him there. I did actually pretty awesome. Until you killed him.
Well. I actually, first time using a Forge Fiend with all Ectoplasmas.
Yeah.
I liked it.
We used a lot more of the stratagems that time.
We did.
You did. Demon Forge.
Ross was actually behind the camera guiding me on the stratagems. It was my first time. So a lot of the damage was done. Thank you. You helped. No, you did help me. There was a lot of sportsmanship on your part, mate.
Don't say that.
No, it was good sport. You could have just left me going, there's no stratagems.
But overall, we used used a lot of stratagems. Things just didn't go your way the first turn. And my turn and your own turn, it just did not end well for me.
Well guys, if you want to keep up to date with our projects, what we're doing, any of our upcoming stuff, check the link below for our Facebook.
Yep.
You can find us there for Warhammer community stuff that we're posting as well. But more importantly, I think subscribe, comment, like and share. And me and this guy, we'll see you again in our Tabletop Assault Battle Report.